So let me ask you something. What if the things you've been trying to manifest isn't waiting for you to figure it out, but just simply waiting for you to feel it? We've been taught that manifestation is about vision boards and hustle and mantras. But but the truth is, and I truly believe this, and I've been taught this from my coach, manifestation doesn't happen because of a strategy. It happens because of an energy shift. And the energy comes from your soul. So most of us are trying to create from a place of lack. And we think we'll finally feel peaceful when we get that thing, right? That when the money comes, when the partner shows up, when the opportunity knocks. But the soul doesn't live in lack. The soul lives in overflow. And the soul already knows you're safe. You're worthy just the way you are. Man, I say that over and over again. We just forget who we are. The story that we carry is, I'm not good enough. It has to be hard for me to be worthy. I have to strive and I have to struggle, and that's what makes me successful. Nothing can come easy. These are the stories we tell ourselves. These are like the programs that are played on repeat in our mind. And a lot of times they're survival programs from our childhood. I know a lot of mine are. And those parts of us are not bad by any means. I'm not saying that. They're there to protect us. Ultimately, the ego wants to protect us. The ego doesn't want us to take any risk, to put ourselves out there. They want us to stay small. They don't want us to believe that we can do more. But by doing all of that, it's blocking our ability. I mean, I have said over and over, if you only knew how powerful you truly are, you wouldn't doubt anything. You wouldn't be scared to start that YouTube channel. You wouldn't be scared to go into your boss's office and ask for that raise. You just wouldn't. I mean, what's the worst that could ever happen? But more times than not, it will play out the way you want it to. But by playing small and having those things on repeat in our head, they're just blocking our power, and they're blocking our love. And ultimately, they're blocking our ability to receive. And that's why things are not showing up when you're on this manifestation journey. You're just like, I'm doing it all. I'm meditating, I'm visualizing, I have the mantras going. But you need to get into that frequency. You need to feel that frequency and those feelings now. And you need to get on the same plane as those things that you're trying to receive into your life. And the hard truth is when we get triggered or something upsets us, I can almost guarantee none of you go inward. You should go inward, but we don't, right? We numb ourselves. We scroll, we shop, we drink, we get into an argument with our spouse. We avoid. We need to stop numbing ourselves. And when we do numb ourselves, it turns off that frequency, right? And we cannot attract into our life what we're really, really craving. So, you know what? I was planning on doing this, but I thought I was going to do it more towards the end. I want to do an exercise with you. So you need a piece of paper and pen. And this is something I had done not too long ago in a masterclass I took with my coach on abundance and manifesting and whatnot, and changing your frequency. So put me on pause, do whatever you need to do, get yourself paper and pen. Okay, I'm trusting you got paper and pen, of course, unless you're driving. But I want you to draw a sun. So big circle. I should have had a piece of paper with me. But anyways, draw a sun. Big circle, right? And then you have the rays of the sun coming off the circle. And in the middle of the circle, I want you to put something that has been on your heart for a while, something you've been longing for, something you've been either trying to manifest or dream about or is on your vision board. I don't care if it's a trip, it's a house, it's a car, it's a partner, it's that promotion, it's the big pay raise, whatever it is. Put it in the circle. Now, Now take, I don't know, 15 seconds, whatever. Pause me again if you need to. And on the lines, on the rays coming off the sun, I want you to visualize the thing that you put. And I really want you to feel that it is in your life today. If it's a car, it is sitting in your driveway. It is sitting in your garage. If it's a home, close your eyes. You're already there in that new home, right? You're sitting in the kitchen of that new home you have, and the kitchen has a nice fireplace in the kitchen, and I don't know, you have some chocolate chip cookies baking, and it's just quiet. You got some nice low meditative type of music on, and it's just peaceful. Whatever your dream is that's in the middle of that sun, and you contemplate it, what are the feelings you are feeling or you think you will feel once you have obtained that? Peace, contentment, security, love, whatever the feelings are, right? Wholeness. Write them down. And write them all, right? Now here's the thing, right? Those feelings that you have on the rays there, that's not the reward. That's the recipe. That's the recipe for you to achieve and manifest and receive that thing that you have on your vision board, that you have been praying about, that you have been thinking about. That is the recipe. Those feelings, feel them, feel them, feel them. I know your ego, your mind is saying, no, you don't want to feel that, because if you feel that, then, when you come out of this visualization or this dream, you're just going to be let down. You're just going to realize how you don't have it. Stop. Tell that voice to stop and feel those feelings. That is the recipe as to how you're going to achieve it. I want you every day to feel those feelings. Be in it. And you will receive that item. I'm telling you. You need to be on the same frequency level as the thing you're looking for. I talked about it before about, you have a radio and you turn the dial, right? Those things you want, they're already here. You just need to turn that dial so you're on the same frequency level as them. You need to embody those feelings now. You need to feel it. This is the soul's way for you to become a vibrational match for the thing that you want. You don't chase it. You just become those feelings. To me, and this is my opinion, this isn't something I've learned, but to me, manifestation through the soul is actually a practice of faith, right? I mean, faith isn't just feeling good and believing and trusting when things are going your way and things are going good. I'm certainly guilty of it too. It's easy to believe in things when everything is lining up for you, but when things are hard, when you're going through a hard season, and I've certainly been through enough hard seasons, that's when you just really truly have to trust. Sometimes when things aren't going good, it's harder to have the faith and to believe when nothing's making sense, right? It is really hard when things don't make sense to believe that the universe has your back. But the universe does respond to your frequency. It doesn't respond to panic or pressure or pity for yourself. It does not respond to you feeling like you're a victim, okay? So we need to keep our thoughts and our emotions in check with the feelings that we believe we need to feel to achieve what we're looking for, whether it's healing, whether it's something material, whether it's a partner. But what I will say is when we lead with faith and we stay connected to our divine assignment, your soul is here to make the world more whole for you. And when you live from your soul, you don't have to force anything, right? You simply have to align and receive and be open to receiving. And be ready to receive, okay? I know some people, I'm trying to think of an example. I know some people like really want, say, their YouTube channel. They want their YouTube channel to grow and take off and whatnot. But if you're not ready for that success, then it's going to get squandered. So the universe wants you to be ready. Whatever it is, if you want a partner, if you're not ready to go 50-50 into a relationship like that, then it's not going to work. So you just need to get your headspace and your feelings in that place to be able to receive. You just need to be ready for it. And I know I talked about this, I believe, in the last episode, that when you're doing a puzzle and there's a piece missing, I want you to remember that you're not here by accident. Okay? You are a piece of that divine puzzle. And even if 99% of that puzzle is complete, if you're missing, then that puzzle's not whole. The divine wants you there too. So every piece matters. So please don't feel like, you don't matter, because you do. And I say that in every episode. Your presence matters. Your authenticity matters. It all matters. In fact, your authenticity, that's your superpower. I'm telling you, be authentic, be yourself. Just trust that wherever you are, you deserve to be there, and you're right where you're supposed to be, okay? And it's that frequency that literally will change the world. And man, do we need that now more than ever. More than ever. I would love if you would put in the comments below something like, I'm feeling it. Anything like that I know that this message resonated. Or if you have a question, leave that in the comments. I will respond. Be open. Be open and be ready. Ready to receive. Go back to that picture of the sun. Feel those feelings. That's the recipe. Feel it every day. You're enough just the way you are, guys. And you are the hero of your own story. Don't forget it. I love you guys. And until next time. Oh, one last thing. I do have a vibrational toolkit. It's totally free. It should be in this description below. You're welcome to it. Until next time, I love you guys.